everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Lincoln in Lawrenceville, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2024 Lincoln Nautilus. This is the Premiere 1 trim with all-wheel drive. The color here is lustrous gray. We have a black and gray two-tone Lincoln soft touch interior, looking good, all-wheel drive, 20-inch wheels. So we're going to take a look at this premium branded SUV redesigned here for 2024, and you can tell me if this is the one that you would buy. So let's dig in. Front end of our Nautilus, again the lustrous gray with the flat black on the grille, top and bottom, functional side air curtains, LED headlights, daytime running lamps, and turn signals. And these LED lamps come all the way around through the Lincoln badge, and all these little dots here are mini Lincoln badges as the design looks really good. As we come around the corner, we're going to take a look at our wheel and tire package on this Premiere 1. And what we're looking at here is a 20-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Lincoln badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now these wheels are wrapped in Pirelli Scorpion all-season tires, 255 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 20s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, get you the full side profile of this Nautilus. I do like the silver and the black. Let me know what you think about the black or flat black around the wheel wells and door sills, but overall it looks good. We got some smoke chrome up on top of the windows. Moving on in, we got the Nautilus badge right there on the front door, looking good. Gloss black side view mirrors, LED turn signals, 360-degree view cameras. Now our door handles are right in here, so they built them into the trim so they wouldn't stick out, and kind of gives you a shaved look, and you just hit the button and open they go. Left side fuel filler cap. Up top we have a roof spoiler coming off the top, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, no sunroof. Rear end of the Nautilus, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top. We have our wiper tucked up underneath the roof spoiler, and it's going to swoop down to clean the glass. I like that, cleans up the design, breaks it up, as well as protects it from the elements in car washes. A full spread of LED lighting in the back as well, with that body color all the way down to the flat black on the rear bumper, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the rear bumper. Under the hood of this Nautilus, what we're looking at is Lincoln's 2-liter EcoBoost inline 4-cylinder engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. 250 horsepower, 275 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 21 in the city, 29 on the highway, 24 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 24 Nautilus Premiere 1 all-wheel drive, $50,415. Now, we do have to add one or two options, which we'll check out when we go through the window sticker, and also a destination and delivery charge of $1,595 from Lincoln's Hangzhou, China assembly plant. And we have a total MSRP from the factory for this vehicle of $53,760. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver's door panel, we come on in. We're going to go with that Lincoln soft touch material in black with light gray stitching. Now we do have this gloss black, but as you can see, we got these red lights on it right now. And for safety, if you have your door open and somebody's coming down the road, they'll see those lights shining and know your door's open, and not to run by and tear it off your car. So I do like that feature for safety. Then the light gray, then again the black with the light gray stitching, nice and soft. 3 memory seat settings, and also power fold mirrors on this Premiere 1. So far I'm liking what I'm seeing. And then we have our nice large door pocket as well. Speaker for your audio system. Down further, we have nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. We have the floor mats in the tailgate area at this time. You get a nice aluminum Lincoln door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. Full power for the driver and front passenger. And then we have, again, the Lincoln soft touch, black with the light gray, nice and soft. Nice soft headrest, nice forgiving bolstering, nice clean looking interior. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, except we don't have memory seat settings. And then on the dash, We have the soft touch, more of the light gray soft touch with the stitching. Heat and air vents look really slick and clean, which I do like. And then down below, nice large glove box. All right, so of course the big thing here on this new interior for the 24 Nautilus is this 48-inch screen that is so far forward, almost to the windshield, they're intending on it doubling as a head-up display. And you have multiple screens, so it's not all one screen, so you can have different information up on it. And the center screen is basically the controller for these large displays. So as we move to the center screen, right down here, this is where you're going to control everything. And right now we're on home, and this is our maps, but we're well off the road in the woods to try to get some shade on this 90-degree-plus day, so it's not showing any roads right now. But we do have the maps, which would be here, and that's controlled through Google and through you signing into Google to get everything working that you want to have working. Now, you can Bluetooth your phone from this main screen. You got your Sirius XM as well as other radio stations. Now, we do have our climate control right here, and our heated and ventilated seats. So we have heated ventilated seats and a heated steering wheel. And for the front passenger, we have heated ventilated seats, and we have the dual climate that we can control by moving up or down with these arrows, no problem, and syncing them together. And those are the rest of your controls. So I do like how this looks. We can go to our vehicle, and we can take a look at our traction control, vehicle status, our drive modes, auto vehicle hold, valet mode, settings, our ambient lighting, which I like the fact that this Premiere one has ambient lighting, and we can choose different ambient lighting themes right here. Right now we're on white, but if I wanted to, I could change it to baby blue. And now everything shows up over here in baby blue. And now my door panel over there on the right shows up in baby blue. So, and if I want to change it to red, now it shows up in that red or orange, depending on what the camera picks up. So nicely done on that. Now we have all of our apps where we can get our maps, our Play Store, Google Assistant, AM, FM, Bluetooth, audio, Wi-Fi hotspot. There's your wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, podcast news. You can watch YouTube on here. So I could sit here and watch my Shabby's Rides videos while I review a car. That'd be kind of interesting. And then this is the controller part where I can take what's on here, move it up to the upper screen, and it shows up here. So let's say I want my tire pressures to show up on the screen. I can hold this down, move it up, let it go, and now my tire pressures are up there on the screen up top. If I want to take my gas off, I can move that out of the way. And let's say I want to put on my clock, I can move clock over to the third one, and now the clock shows up over there. So I love the way they have that set up and integrated, but again, a lot of you might say that's just something else to go wrong, but it's nicely done and well done. Now, when we go to reverse, we take a look at our backup camera. It's going to show up here. We got the 360 view, nice and clear with trajectory, no problem. And then from this controller, you can adjust what you want to see up there on the camera by using these buttons, or you can zoom in or zoom out on any one area. So really well done as far as I'm concerned in this vehicle. And then we put it back into park, and then we can move down further. Now down here we got two heat and air vents. We have our push button start right there. We have push buttons to go through this 8-speed automatic transmission. This is our volume button in a very nice crystal cut looking plastic, but it feels pretty good to the touch. You have your engine auto stop start. You have your four-way hazards. You have your parking assist, max defrost, cameras, and your drive modes, which we're going to take a look at right now. And they're going to show up right up here. So if I hit the button, here they are. I have normal. I have conserve. I have excite, which is like sport. I have slippery. Oops. There we go. And then I have deep conditions like snow, sand, that kind of thing. I don't think anybody's taken this into the dunes, but that's where you have all that. And nice and simple, nice and easy. As we move down further now, I got a wireless charging pad right here. And then I have two cup holders. I have the Lincoln key fob, which looks like a Ford one. So on the key fob here, we have unlock, lock, remote start, pop the tailgate, panic button, Lincoln badge on the back. In here, I got a USB-C, a USB-A, and another rubberized area for storage. So that's good to go. And then I have a nice soft armrest with the stitching. I can open this up, and I have two USB-Cs, a 12 volt, and another area for storage. So I'm all set there. Now the Lincoln steering wheel, we got a different shape to this. It's kind of like an egg shape. We got flat up top, flat on the bottom, but it's not completely square. It's like an oblong deal. But I have a nice leather wrap wheel, Lincoln badge on the horn button looking good. But I think it's going to take something getting used to. I'm not used to steering a wheel that kind of makes me feel like I'm driving an egg. But anyway, let me know what you think. Now, instead of having buttons here, we have pads where you hover your thumbs to go ahead and access information up on your screen. So if I take my left thumb, and hover it over here, as you can see up on that left, I can do my bright and dim the dash, right? My safety suite right over here. There it is. And then when I'm done, I can click the middle, and then it'll go ahead. Same here on the right side now, it comes up over here where I can get my telephone voice commands, volume, seek for my music, pause. That comes up over here. And when my hand goes away, that will eventually dim out and disappear. So that's how that action works. There it's gone. Now on the stalks here, on the left, you're going to have your adaptive high beams and your turn signals. And on the right, you're going to have your front and rear wiper. So they got you all set there. Bottom left of the dash is where you can adjust your headlights, right here. And you can also brighten and dim the dash from over here. And you can pop the tailgate right there. So they got you set. And of course, down here, that's your electric parking brake. Now, as we come on out with the steering wheel, we do have an electric tilting and telescoping wheel. So they got you covered there. And again, if we zoom on in on the dash right here, that's where all your information is going to wind up right in front of you. And of course, you can make adjustments like we showed you earlier. And as you pan across, you can see where everything else is. So when we pull back, it really looks like it's a head-up display rather than a dash. Let me know how you feel about how they've configured this. All right, getting in the back seat of this Nautilus, I have the seat set for my driving position. So we're just going to hop on in. There we go. And we got a ton of room at 5'11" for my head, shoulders, and knees with the seat set right where I want it. But we have hard black plastic on the back of the seats, easy to clean, but I'm not so sure we should have that in a Lincoln. We do have a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then right in the back of the seats, we have two USB-Cs behind the front passenger and another two USB-Cs behind the behind the driver. So they got you all set there. In the middle here, we do have this big plastic panel that says Nautilus because obviously they've moved some stuff for the higher level trims, and if we're not going to use it, they just put a patch over it. But we do have two heat and air vents, so they got you covered there. On the back door panel, look how nice that looks. Same action as the front door panel as far as use of materials and the vibe. So I'm liking that Lincoln didn't cut costs on the rear door panel. We come into our back seats, same nice black Lincoln soft touch material with the light gray stitching, very comfortable, very poofy. And then we have our center armrest, which is fairly firm because you can open this up and you have a felt lined area, maybe for somebody to slide their phone in, get it out of the way. And then we have two cup holders. But overall, it's really quite comfortable here in the back of this Nautilus. Getting in the cargo area of this Nautilus Premiere 1, you can pop the tailgate from the key fob or from the dash, or you can come to the back. And right underneath L in Lincoln, there's a button. You hit it. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. And now with the rear seats up, 36.4 cubic feet of cargo room, which is a really good number. We move in closer. We have the Nautilus here with some nice aluminum to protect this from Unloading and loading. Here are the carpeted floor mats with the black and the light gray piping. Nice touch underneath here. We got a spare, so thank you very much. We do have LED lighting in here. Over here on the left, you have a 12 volt, and you can drop the rear seats from back here. So here's the left side, hold it down, down it goes. The right side, hold it down, down it goes. And now with all seats down in this nice square shape, 71.3 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Nautilus. Lincoln window sticker. We'll zoom on in to this Premiere 1. Standard equipment, left to right. Center stack screen is 11.1 inches. Options, pretty much paint and the wheels. Pricing, total vehicle, MSRP, fuel economy estimates. Not rated yet. Let's take this baby up for a spin. All right, we're on the road in this 24 Nautilus Premiere 1, and right off the bat, great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirrors, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, Ford Copilot 360, all that jazz in this new Nautilus. Well damped, feels good. Now the steering is going to be a bit on the light side because it is an SUV. But it's fairly direct, and you point the vehicle where you want it to go and it goes that way, so I don't have any issues there. Now we have this big 48-inch display, which is doubling as a head-up display, so I can see what they're trying to do with this big display. But at the end of the day, are these things getting so big that they're starting to become gimmicky? I think they may. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. But the suspension's well damped. The engine's got some pep to it. We have this 2-liter EcoBoost, 250 on the horses, 275 on the torque, which are pretty good numbers for this vehicle, size and weight, and it really gets the vehicle up to speed. And you get the 8-speed automatic transmission. And if you want to maximize MPGs, you can go with the 2.5-liter hybrid engine with a CVT instead. So you got a couple of options with this, and whenever we can get a Nautilus hybrid on the channel, we'll certainly do that. But overall, it's a pretty easy vehicle to drive. And this one, I kind of like. We did that Reserve 2 a few months ago, and that was almost 80. I want to say it was 77 grand if I could remember right. Now we're sitting here at about 53, and so we're $14,000 less. And I still have the nice soft interior. Even we have this Lincoln Soft Touch interior material, but it looks nice. I still have the 48-inch display with the controller right in front of me. I still have heated and ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, wireless charging, plenty of room in the back for my rear seat passengers with connectivity back there as well. So, you know, it really is a much better value for money vehicle, I believe, than that Reserve 2 was. Yeah, the Reserve 2 had all the really fancy niceties. It had the panoramic roof and all that jazz. But personally, I don't care about a roof. So considering this one doesn't have it, doesn't bother me at all. Brakes, no problem. Now we'll take off. And the vehicle gets up to speed, no problem. The 2-liter EcoBoost under load is going to be a little noisy, but there's enough sound deadening here in this Lincoln that it's not going to be crazy loud. And once you're off the gas pedal, quiets right down. And the turns, not bad. Not bad. A little body roll, but not bad. Now the steering wheel you got to get used to, because it's like steering the car with an egg, because you got this egg-shaped wheel, which I'm not, I don't know, in love with. I think I need to get I need to get used to this. I do like the width, but I just think it feels kind of weird trying to steer this. But let me know what you guys think, or if you own one of these, let me know what you think about this egg wheel. But overall, pretty good, and it's smooth. Really not much wind noise at all in this, so they have sounded it pretty well. So now we're going to try our turning radius. 18.7 feet. Here we go. Nobody's coming. And it turns around, piece of cake. All right, now we'll take off, ease it in because we do have a new engine, and here we go. And it gets right up to speed easily, so I don't think you're going to have a problem with this at all. Merging onto the highway, getting out of a tight spot, pulling out in the traffic, and needing a little extra oomph. This 2-liter EcoBoost, which means turbocharged, is going to get it done for you, I think. So I don't think it's going to leave you wanting for power. Rides smooth, steers well. So I think Lincoln really did a nice job on this redesign overall. But for me, I don't need a big 48-inch screen. I think that's a bit overkill. But let me know what you guys think. We'll come into this right bend now. Leans a little bit, but not bad. So let me know what you guys think. If you're in the market for this premium branded SUV, is this newly redesigned 24 Nautilus something that you would consider buying, something that you would look at, or is it just not for you and you're going to go somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Let me know that as well in the comments. But I do want to thank Ciocca Lincoln of Lawrenceville for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Lincoln Nautilus. This is Premiere 1 all-wheel drive in lustrous gray for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing. Turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.